Welcome to another episode of the Black Table. This is your boy Busy015 Mshimanari Namuneng. As you know, Bafetu, I'm not alone. I've got my brother Temba. I've got my brother Ron. I've got my brother the Little. Let's go. It is what it is. It is what it is. So today we're debating, guys, right?
Let's get it.
As we always do. What about?
So today we are debating is Kasi life better than the suburban life?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Yes.
Of course, if you're
Yes.
of the other race, you can't understand.
Yeah.
So according to us blacks,
We know each other in Kasi. You know, we have neighbors in Kasi.
Yeah.
Unlike where you come from.
And when they say it takes a village to raise a child, it's actually the Kasi they will be talking about, because it's a village type of setup, you know. Yeah, we are not individualistic.
When it comes to discipline, the suburbs is the one, my nigga.
Discipline?
Yeah, discipline.
Bro,
And honestly, like, you guys, man, you know the thing I've seen about the hood, right?
Yeah.
Is that, like, you'll find everyone sort of has the same mentality.
In the Kasi.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys.
Like, because you guys are affecting each other. I need to you around each other every day.
Yeah, we're living together.
You're living together.
We're brothers.
There's uniform
and sisters.
Yeah. So now you also run a risk of really, like,
It's too much influence, you know?
too much influence. You never
influence.
find yourself, your true self. You never find, like,
but
who
in
you are.
Kasi, we only knew Izol, Pela,
Yeah, in the suburb you'll find the cocaines.
Yeah.
Nah, man. No.
Yeah.
We smoke cocaine. In Kasi we can't afford cocaine.
We can't.
Yeah,
We
but I
smoke
mean,
weed.
dude, you're talking about, like, the top. Like, there's probably like a 5%, man. Like
5% of
like
what?
everybody in the
what?
suburbs is on
How
coke
did
and
you
shit.
calculate yet you guys don't know each other?
Nigga, I ain't never seen
Amen. But like, what do y'all think of the community cultures? Let's start there.
the community.
I don't think you're safe if you're black in the suburbs, in most suburbs, like proper suburbs. I don't think you're safe if you're black.
Even me.
Because you can't easily be part of you can't easily be part of their community.
Yeah.
So I think the Kasi way, bruh.
I low key feel like in the suburbs there's a community.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a WhatsApp group for all of us.
Yeah.
And then the whites have another WhatsApp group somewhere.
For themselves.
Yeah, for themselves.
Just come to the Kasi.
But no, man, like the suburbs have really nice, especially on the WhatsApp groups. There's always like updates on what's happening. You know what I mean? They always and there's security companies that are part of the WhatsApp groups also.
Yeah.
So if anything happens at your crib, you can literally like immediately put it in the WhatsApp group, and there's a security company that's gonna know about it. Your street's gonna know about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just if there's no technology, you're screwed.
Yeah,
But,
no, for sure. And you know, the only downside is what the letter said. You know, it's in the suburbs there's like white people who have a community culture, and there's black people trying to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You
Facts.
see, so
Facts.
we haven't really found our own thing that we do in the suburbs. Unlike you guys in the hood, you know.
That's why we always come out to the hood, man. When it's time to have fun.
Yeah, you're busy
Most
calling
people
me,
from the suburbs
I need to come
to the hood.
Can you come pick me up?
Yeah, for sure.
So how
And
is
then the Huns in the hood think that we have money.
Got this is very bad.
how much is for animal?
Yeah, every time they've got a plan, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's why we call you cheese boys. Cheese, Let's touch on the crime rate, guys. What do you think about the crime rate in Kasu compared to in the burbs?
It's actually tricky, man, because you know, it's safer in the burbs, obviously, you know. But then I feel like a lot of people in the hood don't rob in the hood. They either go to the city.
They leave.
We go where there's money, bro.
Yeah, facts. I mean, as far as which place has the most criminals is the hood.
Yeah.
And which place get robbed the most, I would argue like
I don't think so. I think the burbs have got more criminals. It's just that their type of crime.
They are rich criminals.
Yes, you know, that's number one. Number two, you know, it's easy for you to study the Kasi people because we know most of the things that will be going on.
But bro, no, that's incorrect. Bro. That's incorrect. Because crime is a result of like you know, your economic situation is not where you are satisfied with it.
Yeah,
that's where crime starts happening. You know, like you don't have money, you have to have money, and you can't say people in the burbs have less money. Of course, there are people who are into serious crimes and corruptions and all, but they don't beat the number of people who want money, who are
because of the Kasi. There is numbers. There are numbers on the Kasi. So, but if we are going to investigate using a fair ratio, you would find out that most of the knees in the burbs, bro, they're doing the most. I'm telling you. And it's difficult for us to like judge you on this because you're always safe in your communities and
you know what I think is happening, bruh. You know what I think is happening. I think niggas in the hood are subconsciously looking for reasons why we have it bad, bruh.
Man.
The crime in the burbs is not as much as in the hood. Yeah, that's basic statistics. You can't argue with facts, bruh. You know what I mean? You can say, sorry to cut you, you can say that, oh no, kingpins, but like, bruh, come on, man. Like, how many kingpins do we all know?
Obvious. That's now you're proving my point that it's difficult to actually study people within the burbs. You know, their communities are not easily accessible, and even their individualistic way of survival is not easily accessible. It's not easy for me to actually know what my neighbor really does, you know. So therefore, they are safe from scrutiny, and their numbers are low as well. And most of the times, they target the police and the reports. They target the poor communities of.
I mean, look. Okay, so I mean, you know what Temba's saying, right?
Yeah.
I think what we're also trying to like get to is it's the criminals, because in the suburbs, right? It's not like I'm leaving my house to go and break in to one of my neighbors' houses. Shit. That's not happening. It's somebody that's probably coming from Ekasi. Who's coming to for real? No, but in our hood, in our hood, we're not out here like breaking into each other's cribs. that's not what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Of course
so I get what he's saying with like we're not the place of crime. We're mostly the victims of it. If it's happening. Yeah, you know what I mean, but it's not.
Or maybe perpetrators on the other end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look.
And another thing is that you borrow too much. The rich steal from the poor. You can't go to Temba's house. You don't steal from each other. You come to us.
Yeah.
To take whatever little thing you know we have.
Now, what am I stealing from you, man?
Hey, bro, there's so much to steal.
Oh, what am I stealing from you?
It's not like everyone. Let me get this straight. It's not like everyone in Kas is poor.
I get you.
There are those who afford life.
Yeah.
And mostly they afford life.
Exactly.
And then there are those who are rich nyana. That's where you come.
Man, why are you saying that us in the suburbs are
You know
stealing from you,
that
bruh?
whenever people struggle, there is somebody.
No, he needs to finish his statement.
Who's big? Hey,
He
obvious.
must finish his statement, man. You're saying us suburbians are stealing from the poor.
The rich always steal from the rich. Doesn't
The
steal
rich
from
always-
rich.
What if that's a mentality you've been told by the poor?
No, it's
What
not.
if
It's,
that's
it's,
an
it's not.
excuse
It's
the
not a
poor are
mentality.
using?
It's something.
Remember, we
to
spend
stay
time with
poor.
you, Niz. We
Right.
spend so we know these things. Some
Oh,
of these
so
things.
I've stolen from you.
No,
much. You niggas are out here
you know what I mean?
So I know you. No, I'm kidding, man. I'm
You're
kidding.
tripping, you're
Yeah,
tripping.
but let's put it like this, yeah.
Yeah.
The lifestyle, the hood takes it. And then the crime rate, the suburb is the safest. So it's 1-1. Let's
1-1.
let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of talking about that as well, what about opportunities? Do you think that we, like in the burbs, you've got opportunities that are equal to the ones that you get when you are in the car seat?
Yes, but you know what I love about the hood, bro, is that it's definitely like the opportunity that comes from word of mouth and like community shit. Because when it comes to like jobs and whatnot and like where to go, I think you guys have a better like communication thing. Communication network where you guys.
I have to agree with you. I think it's actually a bit equal, you know? It's just in different ways. You guys, you plug each other, man, with like opportunities with regard to what Tony said, jobs and stuff. As
how can you plug someone you don't know? But like you don't know each other.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The burbs, they plug each other with financial opportunities, you know? The people who are already on are in clubs with people, and they mix with other people and they exchange opportunities in that regard, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the same. It's exactly the same. It's just in different ways, you know?
Besides, you've got you guys, you don't really care about opportunities because you've got better backups. I mean, if you start struggling, some of us, man, you'll be taking care of like 8 other people before you even marry.
Yeah.
You know, so once they know that I'm live on Facebook or YouTube, they already expecting something, bro. You know, that's called black tax.
That's true, bro.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, in as much as we may get the opportunities, I think it's actually tough, you know, because that opportunity will only serve maybe just a portion of your needs.
Hey, my brother, let me tell you
And
like
at the
this.
same time, you don't have a choice. You have to look for that opportunity.
Let me tell you like this.
Timber's about to drop the mic.
Yeah,
You are talking about the white people, from the burbs.
No, I'm talking about it.
Remember, we said it earlier. There's 2 things happening. There's 2 groups.
Yeah.
There's white people, and then there's black people who are trying to integrate into the white
community. Yeah.
Those ones, and they don't have the opportunities. That's why they're always back in the hood, bro. You know what I mean? They got there purely from hard work, no connections, nothing. You know, most of them at least.
I think Sia Colisi and some of these guys. I mean, once you grow in the bars, bro, you have that opportunity. And considering the type of schools that you go to, you know, when you are still young, there is less racism and segregation.
Yeah.
So I understand that you guys had a better opportunity of integrating into the
city life
into the elite societies, you know, because you were living that life.
Man, you know
were
what?
exposed to these
Honestly,
people.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, right?
Yeah.
When we were kids, definitely the integration was there because we were in the same schools, we were in the same we spent a lot of time with people that stayed in the neighborhood. But when we matriculated, that's when the separation began. That's when we started to see that, no, Mina, I'm black. You're white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like friendships sort of like dissolved in that period. And you know, like the white friends obviously went into their parents' companies, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And things like that. Like that's where like the separation started to actually take place. That's when we now started to look around like, and like, where must we go?
Yeah.
But I really feel for you, man. You know, we never had that experience. I still remember most of the guys that I grew up with, man.
Yeah.
We still talk. You know, like if we come across each other on social media, like, we talk. Even if there is an opportunity, I still remember there's another guy that I grew up with. We actually arranged a deal on Facebook, you know, but he's not even here. We're no longer together. This guy, I knew him from primary school.
Yeah.
So just made I was like, dude, what's up? What's happening? You know. So he told me, I know I'm doing this, and we're like, okay, can we try venture into this? And we connected easily.
Yeah,
you know.
Nice.
And whenever we meet, it's like we know each other like 100%.
Yeah.
But I don't think you have that opportunity in the burbs because most of the people, like you're saying, that once you finish your metric,
you know, above all, ne, culture is very important for the human, and the babes don't have culture. Yeah. And because of this, we don't foster relationships.
Oh, man, where's that pim thing? Why didn't you?
So obviously, it's gonna make more sense in the hood, you know. But then also in the hood, it's tough because you know you can't have pride in a place that white people put you in. The hood is not a home for a black person. The hood is a place that we're all put in, and the goal is to make it to a hood where you decided to go live there.
Exactly.
Not by default. Not by default. Facts. So it goes both ways.
The other thing about the hood is that you guys can't meditate.
So guys, we thought, I agree from the hood. We thought people from the babes, bro, they're living life like, you know, you go to good schools, and after graduating or whatever, then there's something jobs waiting for you. You struggle like us.
Man, it's a different kind of struggle because, and it's even worse because Tina, we don't relate to you guys.
Damn. So and you know, the guys really on the other side, they can't relate to you as well.
So we just ride with it, man. I think we are the most resilient ones.
We can't really prove that, eh? We can't really prove that. But the point that you raised, man, like, bro, it was bar after bar, man. Yeah. Like, honestly. But at the end of the day, like I said, I love my Kasi. I know there are a lot of opportunities in the suburban lifestyle, but I don't think I've evolved to that level where I'm now supposed to live the Kasi because, I mean, it resonates well with me and it brings me peace when I've got my mansion in the Kasi with my people.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, look, what I like about the burbs is that, like, that's probably where you'll find the most open-minded in terms of like how successful you can become, you know, in life. You know, I mean, this not to shit on the Kasi vibes, but you can see that the dreams are sort of similar, man, you know. We just want a bigger house than the house we lived in.
Yeah.
You know, and it's probably just like a V-dub, you know, VW something, and like, you know, that's the kind of
but we relate.
But you're not thinking about leaving the country. You're not thinking about traveling the world.
We relate. You know what I mean? I understand. But I think most of the people in the Kasi, they know about these things.
They do.
We decide not to chase after them because we are more inclined to the
culture,
natural way of the African man. You know,
absolutely.
We are not, number one. We're not individualistic.
Yeah,
we are community based as Africans.
Yes.
You know, on each and every step of your life, we were community based.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The individualistic mindset came later on.
Yeah.
So, what was I talking about?
I think you're getting to the whole dreams thing. So you guys basically
to the wood dreams. So it's easy for me to be satisfied with simple stuff. You know?
With the simple things,
understanding that life at the end of the day, it's not about having it all and having it at large. You know, we do have those dreams of maybe having that house, knowing that it's mine. It's any man's dream, but I mean, in terms of lifestyle and relation to humanity, I think I would be more at peace if I'm closer to my people, to a community
man. But
based type of
lifestyle.
But
that's not an excuse to accept poverty. You know?
No, the problem is you think Kasi means poverty, bro.
Hey, that's what I was saying, Gucci. Not everyone in the Kasi is poor, bro.
Bro, I'm not saying Kasi means poverty, ne? All I'm saying is, why can't we collectively move from the hood and come to a better place and still maintain our Ubuntu culture? Why must it be in the hood?
I feel you. You know,
you know what I mean. So I'm saying that, right? I'm saying that in relation to what was spoken about earlier in terms of like, you have to be open-minded in terms of like growth as well.
Ambition, man.
Ambition.
I mean, look,
we are very ambitious.
No, because it doesn't mean you don't have ambition.
No.
How is the cost?
Wait. Let's chop it up. Let's chop this thing up.
Yeah, we don't want
the hood. The hood you were put in by white people. The hood is not a black man's ambition.
Yes.
I would argue the rural area is far better because there you get real tranquility, you get real...
And it's large spaces of land also.
It's like, large. So
things you really...
As a person from the hood, you kind of have to aspire to go back to your true Africanness, not the one you were given by the white people. So we are saying, move with the culture.
I would ask you another question.
Yeah.
Because it seems like, remember, we were community-based people. The concentration is now what's different. And it was like a bit of westernization and our culture, you know, our traditional ways. So that's why you see that we got electricity, we got the technology, but we got a portion of it. Remember, we were staying in caves and thatched houses. They came and introduced the asbestos and the metal sheets. You know, now we are building our small shacks. You know, so partially we have accepted that part of evolving. You know, because if we didn't want to evolve, we would have rejected the tarred roads. We would have rejected the burglar bars. We would have rejected everything, innovation. You know, so I think, but it serves us right to a certain extent being in the Kasi because we easily relate to that as Africans. Maybe futuristically, we might change, you know, and...
Yeah, man.
So are you saying to you it's right a white man must stay in the suburbs and you stay in the hood because of community?
And this is
that what you're saying?
No, we can develop our own way, our community, our own way without trying to be westernized. Now we put this type of creeps.
I think what you're saying is us accepting the boundaries that have been placed for us.
Yeah,
and that's the problem I have.
That's the problem we have. Is the boundary. Our problem is you want to create heaven in hell, bruh. You know that saying?
Bro, stop cooking me, man. Stop cooking me. Why are you cooking me, bro?
That's why I wanted to jump.
This one I saw it coming.
When white people put made the hood, they made sure the spaces were not enough in terms of land for you to expand. So even if you are at a financially stable place, your house won't be as big. You get it? You get what I mean? So, and that's not to say like people in the hood are not poor to respond to what you are poor to respond to what you're saying. We just saying even with the money you have, there's a certain limitation you can.
You're
get what I mean?
You're limited.
And you can say you're taking the money back to the rural house, but
yeah. I was actually about to say that like the ones that are coming from the rurals and hustling in Jozi are probably better off.
Yeah.
Because they can actually take this money and go and, develop where they are from. That's if that's what they are doing. You know what I mean? And that's 100% dope, you know?
For sure.
But yeah, man, to just like the hood sort of feels like a factory where people are just going to work and coming back, going to work and coming back.
Well, there's a cycle.
You know what I mean? It's just like a cycle. And they don't actually develop their lives, or they don't actually, create enough room for their future generations to, expand. There's no expansion happening, the abundance and things like that. That's the problem I have with like. I think that's what the suburb boys are trying to school young niggas on, man.
And it goes both ways, man. You can say the same ways. For us. We
trap too.
We sold our souls to be next to the white man. We lost our culture. Our kids are speaking English, and Afrikaans, and so the hood, it's bad too for us.
Exactly, it's bad for us because we've lost like our souls. But like if the hood and the burbs were to collaborate,
exactly.
You would see magic,
and that's like coming together, move out and let's create our own
existence,
identity that we say we chose.
How must look like us.
How is the cost of living in the burbs, guys? Pero you have to check all those things. How is the cost of living in the burbs?
Compared to what the hood?
Yeah.
In
the hood, we don't have.
Yeah, I know it's very draining and very, very expensive for most people. To be honest, most black people can't keep up, bro. With the
you're struggling.
Yeah,
just that your pride says don't go to the hood.
Yeah. I mean, you know it, man. From being in school, there's a lot of kids from the hood, bruh, that are like obviously way richer than you. Remember in primary, they used to buy all that food, bruh. I'm a pie. And as we had our parents who gave us like 2 rand, 1 rand, it basically shows that they have so much expenses that they are barely keeping up with it. You guys, on the other hand, man, In
the burbs, there's no konanyana where they sell maotwana. There's nothing. So if you don't have anything in your fridge, you fucked.
We got malls, we got fast food spots. You know what I'm saying? If we want to eat, we go out. That's what we do.
Okay. Anyway, this one we're gonna leave it to our viewers, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always one or two to learn from you guys.
Sure.
I'm gonna try and keep on working on my open-mindedness, and I think that's it from us.
And one more thing, please comment. Let us know which life you guys think is better. The hood,
like and subscribe also.
Subscribe.
Right. Yeah, we out.
Peace.